Hello, survivors! Hello! Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day. Feeling good. Feeling good. So today, we're going to be doing some road maps, just chilling out. Probably on the first ones, then on the other ones I'm going to have to like proper focus on because I have limited energy there. The SR one, so I have to like be careful I don't run into the naughty walkers. Be careful. But for the one I can farm on the raids, apparently it's easy as well because it's just all humans. I will probably just not pay as much attention. Not as big a deal. Unless I see like a payback or something. Unless. Thank you very much for tuning in today, guys. Who we got in chat? We've got Valiant, Mini Baker Lad, Captain Trip Seren. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Green name streak at the beginning of the stream. What's up? Is it Lassie? Lassie? Sorry. What's up, Bretland, Bashalm, Dale? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Having all the green names in chat. Right. What's up, Sean? Seaweed as well. What's up? Wait, this isn't All Stars. This is correct. All Star stream is going to be tomorrow. All Stars stream will be tomorrow. How did I manage to do that and have 112 energy left? Riddle me this. That cost me 8 energy? Did I? Oh, maybe I must have popped a can to start it. I must has. Okay, let's get through the normal roadmaps. I've got some news, guys. Got some news. After I just say hello to people. What's up, Larry? Weird Girl, welcome to the stream as well, both of you. It's I Purge You. Okay. It's I Purge You. What's up? What's up, Kathy? Hey, what's up, Cygnus? Smiley Happy Day, yes. Hey, what's up, Buttbeat? Welcome to the stream, man. It's been a while. What's up, Ivan? What's up, Moon?
Feels good.
I've collected 2 today. Didn't you transfer regions? Hey, Buttbeat, thank you very much for the rejoin. I do appreciate that. Red Badge, is that you on... Is that 2 years? Is that you on your 2-year streak? That's nuts. Thank you very much. If you transfer regions, Bretlands, you do get to claim it twice. Yes, it is. Well, thank you very much for that continued support. That's a long old time, 24 months. Red Badge as well. Yes, look, I transferred regions. That's why you got to claim it a second time. And it's also why I'm going to get to claim it a second time as well. So I'm just logging into the web portal right now to get the second claim. There we go. Second claim is in. So that's part of the news, guys. I have actually switched factions. I moved back to Order 66. I was in Wasted Potential for 10 months, 11 months. It's been fun. It's been fun. But there was talk of the next War of Champions in the faction, and honestly, the second I heard the word War of Champions, my brain just was like, eh. So I think that was time for me to depart at that point. In terms of like, it's been fun though. It has been fun. Yeah, no drama. Just I think I've explained it in the past on other things. It's kind of like, I think I've said it a couple of times actually. Like where I would go for an all-you-can-eat Chinese, right? And after you have an all-you-can-eat, no one wants to talk about food afterwards. But if you start talking about food, you don't want to ever talk about food because you never want to have food again. So, you know, War Weekend just happened. Wasn't great. War's pretty trash at the moment. So, talk of War of Champions just... that's the worst time for me to think about War of Champions, honestly. Maybe next weekend I would have thought about it a bit better, but my thoughts on it were just straight away, nah, I don't want to go, basically. I don't really care about it. No, I'm not really bothered. Stay baked and food talk is always okay. if you just went to an all-you-can-eat though buffet, you know, and you're just leaving because you're absolutely stuffed, nah, no one wants to talk about food, man. Nobody does. Okay, we'll do this roadmap as well. We'll do this one as well. It's just I'm not really feeling war at the moment. I mean, yeah. So like the big celebration of the thing that isn't that fun is like kind of a weird situation for me personally, but I'm if people are down and they want to do it, that's fine. It's just if they're thinking about War of Champions now, then best I bounce out because I'm just not thinking about it at all. At all. A lot of mercs. Every faction had a lot of mercs, man. Every single faction. Nothing to war for. If your faction hasn't got mercs, that's some, you know, that's some dedication. Because there's literally no rewards at the moment. We get one more raid and one more SR, I believe. I don't know about missions, but we just get one more raid and one more SR. We get tournaments. If you've messed up a stage in the SR roadmap, you have to buy energy because we got given enough to complete it. But the raid ones we can just farm and farm and farm and farm. There's definitely one more raid tournament, and that's gonna be your best chance to farm because of double drops. But that's it. That is the end of it. Nada more. Nada more. So yeah, I'm in 66 now. As you can see, order 66. Move back to chambers. And yeah. Just thought I'd say. And I got double rewards today. Haha. I actually think I missed a date on the cybernetic arm as well, so that was actually good. And I think I just get another Jesus now, right? Ta-da. Ta-da. Another Jesus. Let's claim. And then there's the one cheating here. I mean, it is kind of odd for sure. I think it's more like cheating the system. They're not really like cheating. They need to just create a way that they can't do that. Like, honestly, why are you allowed to war without having 3 teams? Why are you allowed to war? Get this avatar. And then, ooh. Ooh, juicy. Ooh. We'll take some blow torches as well, I think. And then after that, I don't really know. Maybe this? Wait, what's the other prices? Can I get like... There's no... maybe I'll go for this instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Alright. I assume the part I wanted is in there. Fingers crossed. It was a good episode. That's nice to hear, man. People who enjoy the Walking Dead TV show, it's always good. I know there are some people who just like hate on it, but it's just like, just enjoy the show, man. Enjoy what you enjoy. If someone else likes it, I don't see why you have to hate on it. You know. My thoughts on that anyway. Is Titan worth running on a non-NWO team? For his signature move, yeah. He's got a turn 1 normalize if you've got him at LB3, so for that it's quite nice. I tried to run it on some like auto team I used at the weekend. I really wasn't in the mood to war like, at all. I'm not in the mood to war at all a lot of the time at the moment. I just had my arms on my table and my head in my arms just chilling, hitting auto, and then that's it. Waiting for the end, the end of battle sound, and seeing if I won or lost. It's proper dull now. Check the news. Tomorrow something might pop up. I don't know, man. In what? Hello there. Even this roadmap weapon is kind of mad. Yeah, I don't think this weapon's that great either. But it's just something to actually play for, you know? Something to do. And the autofill on the weapons here. What is this team actually? Am I doing an SR or something? What is this team? I don't even know how this team has come about. And then it didn't default to it again. What was that team? That was so random. What was that team? It had like Kenny with some defensive weapon. That was so rando. If the rewards were better and the game wouldn't have stopped glitching, I would have done more than 200k personally. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I started warring, right, on my stream. The very first attack, like the very first individual attack I did was a bugged attack. It's like set the mood really well. Like my weapon didn't proc impair even though it crit. So, and they didn't have impair resist. So I was just like, amazing. Amazing. Okay. Is this the one? Which one's the one for... I've done each. Is the red one the SR one? No, red is raid, right? Let's check. I think red is raid. Give me a nice Autobot team. Autobot team, please. I had a nice... What did I have? I had a... Andrea 2000 lead. That was nice. See, no one's raiding, so everyone's... Oh, there we go. There we go. Is it red or green? Yeah, okay. So green is SR. Green is SR. We can just go through this one. Not too much worry. I see where we can get Third Jesus, but 4 and 5. 4 and 5 will just come up on the next like mini events and stuff like that. How it worked in the past. Mythic Trials. Wonder if new meta is going to be Rick, nor PK Vance and Jesus 2K. I don't think Jesus will be on that team. Jesus will just be on a Tyrese team. That team's built for him. The amount of stats that team's going to have because of Tyrese lead is going to be really, really high. I stopped after collecting Jesus cards, kept using free energy in raids. Yeah. Jesus is like Act 6, right? Says most likely another event, and I think it's confirmed another advanced character coming to the Mythics, this Mythic trial. I'd be surprised if one or both of them aren't defensive. I'm actually quite surprised two of them are attacking. Like, normally they don't do that. Normally they make like one of them like not the same as the others, but so far it's been two defensive, two attacking. But to take full advantage of that lead skill from Tyrese, they need to get like one or two more defense team characters out. Last week's episode of The Walking Dead was called Lockdown. Yeah, I saw that because do you know why they did that? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's me. It's me, guys. They did it because of me, but not in the way you probably think. Not in the way you probably think. If you search The Walking Dead, I'm going to be in like one of the top searches somewhere, and they're going to try and take advantage of that. 100%. And I'm talking like on Google, you know. Now, if you type TWD RTS on YouTube, the first thing it tells you is me. Hopefully it points people in my direction, but I doubt it will. I doubt people are searching for it on YouTube so much. Like, I saw lots of reactions pop up of it. I guess, I don't know, because my channel's called Lockdown. Like, oh, yeah, you might want to watch this. Why? Why? What was that Michelle team lock? I just used this team and just hit auto. That team there. It was okay-ish. The only, like, the nemesis of this team was, who was it? It was Angel. This team cannot kill Angel. Yeah, I just hit auto and yeah. The only character I tried to do anything about was Eris, because I just have to use a weapon, or I'd have to use like Trader to rush the line. For the impair. Otherwise, it was fine. Look at all them FA tickets per stage on the map. What do you mean FA tickets per stage on the map? Oh, you mean like? Am I getting from this? Did I just max it out already? You are my Lockdown. You are my 7th video for TWD All Stars. Yeah, it's gonna get more crazy in All Stars soon, guys. Don't you worry. I guess my tickets are stopped because the multipliers just go really quick now because it's 500. I've got my tickets for the day. Dying Light 2, has it actually come out? I remember seeing adverts for that. I tried to play Dying Light 1, but I don't know. There's I like open world, but then there's too much open world, and then I don't know. I like some sort of linear stuff as well, like heavy linear. Otherwise, it feels like like a solo MMORPG. If Dying Light was an MMORPG, that'd be sick. Like just seeing other people running around constantly, that'd be awesome. Came out in February. Okay, yeah. Not really my. I saw some adverts for it. It looked pretty decent. Ah, damn! I killed him. Got the blunderbuss there. Looks cool in his hands, though. Not gonna lie, it looks kind of cool in his hands. But I think someone said it's pretty terrible. It's pretty bad. Hey, what's up, Brian? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Immortals Phoenix Rising is a good open world game. Do you know a game that I keep remembering as being pretty cool open world that I played for a very long time and I still can't remember the name of it? It's basically like you were a man who was able to harness electricity. That was the premise. It was maybe called like... Maybe had a name that was to do with electricity. Infamous, that's it. I played that quite a lot. Fun game. Like where you and it had such a good cool system, like to travel around the city really quickly, you'd find the rail tracks and you'd be able to electric skateboard on the rail tracks. Just like it's a small thing, but it was just like kind of cool, you know. I had it on PlayStation. Was actually a really good game. You made Immortals, Suey. Or Siwi. We're gonna have to hide your other comment though. YouTube's like, do you want to show this comment? I just say no, man. It's a hidden gem. I'll have to check out some of these games. If you ever have games that you want me to look at, guys, just link them on my Discord in the games section and just like highlight me and I'll just check it out, you know. I'm starting to stream a little bit more on Twitch. I've done weekly streams for the last, well, 3 of the last 4 weeks. Every Wednesday, so maybe I'll see you this Wednesday as well. At the moment on Borderlands, playing Borderlands, having some fun with Borderlands, but obviously going to move on to other games in the future. So obviously if you have any recommendations, I've got quite a large library of games, so I can go to other games if I want. What games? I'm playing Borderlands 3. Reasonably actively. I've got a couple of characters I'm running Borderlands 3, having quite a lot of fun there. And every now and again I play like an old FPS multiplayer game that I used to play, but I currently don't play that very often. Like once or twice a month. I just get a feeling for it, and then I play it and I realise how bad the game is now because the players in it aren't very good, or the mod that they're using now is terrible, and then I just won't play it. I think I just burnt some energy here because I'm pretty sure Duck's gonna hit that payback. You know how Duck be. Okay, went Duck. That's good. I'm a game dev for Ubi. Right, if that's real, hook me up, bro. If that's real, you hook me up with something. Got a YouTuber here, dedicated. Is Invisnerd still with Scopely? There hasn't been much out of their camp for a bit. I mean, you're best off talking to him. You're best off asking him. I'm pretty sure he's on Scopely Discord and stuff like that. So if he's still there, then he's still there. I know it's been a lot of holidays recently, so I think today's a holiday. The FA blunder, what, the tokens? Yeah, that's been terrible. What can you do, man? What can you do? Oh, look at that. You see that? Like the black text of critical hit went in front of the white text. Couldn't see anything. I'm no PR guy, sorry. It's like that. Not even anything. Shake my head, man. Is this 1,000 a stage now? Holy moly. Okay, there we go. I'm scared, always scared. No matter where I put him, Duck always goes first, and he always hits the payback with that Sig, man. He loves it. He thinks he's his dad, that's why. He thinks he's got that no reflect. Actually, Duck, you do. You do, mate. You do have reflect. Everyone has it. Cheeky little scallywag. Another game I'm playing actually, Keehan, is called Awaken Chaos Era. And when I say playing, I mean literally like it's playing on the other monitor. So like that's still going. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there though, because there is a okay, here we go. 35% attack, a medium bonus to AP when taking damage. A better chance to cause 8% of his character's attack stat in damage bleeding for 4 turns to the enemy. You know, those third slots might actually be decent for a faction assault. And then, what's that? Basic attack, critical hits are turned into main damage. Like, some of these weapons probably just like have got random stuff on it. Poor Dark. Best I can do is carry in our clan. Immortals Phoenix Rising is a fun open world and has the best player satisfaction that UB game ever got. I'm pretty proud of that. Nice. I'll give it a look. Never heard of it, to be honest. I guess it doesn't get much. It's called Awaken Chaos Era, but they recently did some massive changes to the game, which just made it kind of like massively time consuming, and also like kind of like a requirement almost to spend money in certain areas of the game. I think parts of the game are really fun still, but yeah, they lost quite a lot of their player base because they just weren't progressing the game enough. And then like new games came out that were in competition, like this one called I think this one called Infinity Tower or something like that. These are basically like in the same sort of genre of Raid Shadow Legends. The style of game is Raid Shadow Legends. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I've got a YouTube channel for that game. I've made a couple of videos, but it's just about putting the time in, and it's hard to put the time into something where, as a creator, unless I'm partnered, I don't get anything back from it. So it's tough. There was some bad timing. Okay. I actually got some pretty cool news to share tomorrow, guys, on my All-Stars stream. I might even share it now, to be honest. I might share it now, just because it's cool. I am tomorrow going to be sharing on my stream that I'm actually got my own in-game code that you guys can use to claim a reward. It only lasts for like 5 or 6 days, but tomorrow I'll be sharing it. It'll be like my own code. And for 5 or 6 days, you'll be able to claim yourself some rewards. I don't think it's anything crazy. I think it's like 1,000 gold. But I get those codes based on the performance of my videos to share with my community. So it's like a sort of a big circle of life situation when it comes to my views help me and help you, because I get codes to share with you and so on and so forth. So, which I think is pretty cool. They give custom codes. Yeah, apparently I've got 2, so I've got another one to get as well in the future that I can claim at any point. But I might give it a couple of weeks just to split up a little bit. I think other creators are going to use theirs as well, probably, if they've got some. So yeah. La-di-da, I know, right? Moving on up. Feels good, honestly. It feels good. Like, in-game recognition for a creator is like, it's hard to get, honestly. I mean, I've been in RTS for how long? And they've never had in-game recognition ever. So like, it feels really good that All Stars are doing it, honestly. Now, aren't there meant to be like boss stages on these? By the way, my giveaway for Axel is still ongoing, guys. The draw is next Monday, so if you want to join, you can join on the Axel video. I could probably put the Axel video link in chat. Hopefully that works, guys. I'll pin it to the top as well. I had a question regarding the program, but did not hear from the CM on the Discord, but we'll mail them as it seems their way to mail them. Nice. Nice. I mean, they're getting messaged a lot, I will be honest. There's like 3 or 4 CMs, but they're getting a lot of messages. Okay, that was the boss stage. Bit of recognition for your hard work and commitment to help players like me. Congrats. I mean, it's a career. It feels good, honestly. Will I be able to complete it today? No. I need 20,000. Isn't there like something you can do, like to complete the mission here? You can attack Flea. I think it was Steve who was saying attack Flea on SR. It was either Steve or Cygnus, pretty sure. Attack and then flee. Did that work? It only progresses you on the mission though, I think. It did work. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do that, what? 25 times, whatever it is. And then I can just quickly get all that energy. I'll just mail them, as their creator program could be mailed directly, it seems, so it makes more sense. Yeah, just got my Michonne up to legendary and all stars. I am actually pretty jealous. Pretty jealous. Getting that sidearm, whatever, the attached item, the old personal items. Pretty cool. I'm looking forward to my All-Star stream tomorrow. I actually have to do supply run tonight. I need to remember to do supply run tonight because I haven't done it yet. I think it's tonight, or is it tomorrow? I'm not sure. Really wanted her personal item. Yeah, makes sense. Gives them quite a big boost if you level it up, you know. It resets tonight. Yeah, so I need to do it today still. Okay. Good to remember. I'll do it after my stream. Fortunately, it's quite quick to do. So it's all good. I've been doing something in that game, honestly. With the dispatch mission. I've been getting like 2 to 3 rares a day. It's been good fun. Like, because I'm up to legendary dispatches now, so I've been getting some good ones. Okay, let's see. I think I've done this like 15 times though. Let's see where we are. We did one of the missions, yeah. 6 more times. 6 more times. That 3, 4, 5, 6. Reported that one. Yeah, when I ban them, it gets reported, so it's all good. Another 14,000. Do we have enough to get the Jesus stuff on this side with that? 43k. Seems like a lot. I think I had 28k on the other side, so or 21k. So we'll see. This is against walkers. This should be fine. I just need to look at what walkers are there before I hit auto. Has anyone picked up the battle pass to get Tyrese? I'm not sure what my plans are with the battle pass, honestly. I kind of want it, but at the same time, it's just more defensive characters. I can only use so many, you know. If it was a good attacking character, I'd probably pick it up, but because they just put so many of these good defensive characters in the teams, it's like I've already got like multiple good leaders. He is good, but it's just a power creep leader rather than the actual thing I need. Okay, they might have these like secret reflect walkers on these and stuff. I have to be careful. We might go ×3 here just because boring. What's up, Trooper 2K1? What's up? I prefer general pools if it's fodder. Yeah. True that. True that. This is true. One good thing is, though, guys, that the free-to-play character that will come into the Mythic Trial is not going to be a leader because the leader's already in the Battle Pass. So might be good. Generally, if they're a leader, the only thing they're going to be good at is being a leader. I think the last two characters that we know are going to be coming are these ones, right? I think I can show you in game. Because Tyrese randomly has them on the background of his art. What? No Tyrese. Okay. Battle Pass has been out for like 2 weeks or something, but okay. How do I show you Tyrese? I have to show you in... Oh, I just got one. Okay. So I got Tyrese before he's in the like... Okay, that's awkward. Little bit awkward. Okay, Tyrese. You can see in the background, got Axel on the left-hand side. Top right, there's a character with 2 blades, and then bottom right, there's a character as well. But you can only see their legs. But I think from the actual Mythic Trial post, you could see that they were wearing a hat. I think most people kind of guessed who that character was going to be because of that. But that means one of those 2 characters is going to be free to play. I think we already know which one's which, right? The one in the bottom right hand corner was advanced from that post. I'd have to go back and check. He looks so weird when he's not upgraded, man. It's the legs, man. It's the leggings and the socks. So weird. Okay, let's upgrade. Who are we upgrading? We're upgrading Jesus. There we go. Kind of had to buy the battle pass. All right, feeling pressured because of the name. Okay. Do I have tier 2? I do, but they're not leveled. Okay, we'll chill on that a little bit. I leveled up the fast silvers tonight. That's how I get my points in level ups now, is like having to level up silvers because I don't have enough golds to get level up points really. Kind of weird situation, but it is what it is. What's up, Nathan? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Logan, as well? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're both doing well. Having a good day. Are they having an event? They're having another tournament. So you'll be able to have another another SR tournament and then another raid tournament. So you'll be able to get the green ones from SR that way, and then the double drops for raid. My game has been laggy on my phone. Don't know why. I have an iPhone 13. That is weird. Maybe try and update just in case there's like an update for it. For your like iOS. I don't know what otherwise, to be quite honest. I just need green. That would be SR. So there's one more SR tournament coming. There's no more missions though. Quick pro cons of Tyree's default weapon versus BP weapon. I think BP weapon's a window, right? Could be wrong. You have to grind so much. You have to grind, yeah. They drop in raids. During a tournament, the minimum drop is 100, and the maximum drop is 500, I believe. And you need somewhere in the region of like 80,000 total. I think it's somewhere in the region of 350 to 400 raids you need to do. You needed to do it over 2 tournaments. In the first tournament, I think I got like halfway there. And I've been doing like natural raids, you know, so far. My raids were done the first day, yeah. I mean, that's the way to get it done, generally speaking. But I couldn't really be bothered. Couldn't be bothered. I'm gonna do slow speed here, one sec. Min drop is 50, yeah. During raids it's ×2, so min drop during raids is 100. If you're doing raids right now, you're going to get half, effectively you're getting half the drops that you normally would. I know that it's the other way around, they want to try and pitch it, but realistically, like, most people don't raid outside of raid tournaments. From my understanding at least. Most people drop cans during raid tournaments. So that's the normal drop rate. So that's because we've only had one raid tournament so far. Yeah, I think it's 2 raid tournaments during this event. So we've got one more coming. It is a lot of raids you have to do though. Some in the region of like 200 per raid tournament, or like maybe like 175 per raid tournament, and then raiding in between. I mean, I think generally speaking, to get max milestone, you only have to do somewhere in the region of 40 to 50 raids. So you have to do like more than quadruple max milestone to get the energy. It'd be cool if they like combined it with like a drop rate increase in something else. Like, I don't know. I talked about this before. I still remember this, where it was one weekend they did this, where they put elite character token drops in raids for one raid tournament, and it was so fun to raid, to see how many elite character tokens you could get. It dropped between 1 and 5. Very rare 5, sometimes 1s, you know? 2, 3, 4, 5, but very rare 5. And I got like 80 or 90. Did my 90 pulls, didn't get an elite, didn't get a 5-star from it. The rates of getting a 5-star from that was like, I don't know, 0.2% or something. I remember I got my first 5-star on an end of month pull video, like after a year of playing. The elite character token wheel was bad. Let's just say that. Didn't even have good 5-stars on it. That was the crazy bit. This is before people like knew the odds, because it was before the kind of legislation, or whatever you want to call it, came through. Ended with like 20k points in tourney. Still only got nearly halfway there. Yeah, exactly. I can't really actually check my last raid tournament because I have switched regions, so. I mean, I can give it a look. Maybe I can see. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad so far, guys. Is there like boss walkers on the last stage and they can have fire on them or something? So far, it's like pretty just normal walkers. Unless these are like undercover reflex. It looks pretty normal to me. I spent 35 raid cans. Does that add up? That doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. Unless you just got really lucky with your drops. I think most people it's like between 50 and 60 cans. Let me have a little look and see if I can look at the raid history. It might not show me because like I said, I switched regions. Swap. Okay, it shows me what I got. 28,738. But normally you can see I normally get milestone. Can I see what milestone requires? No, it's not going to show me. It doesn't show me my wins and stuff. But like, we can go down to someone who like got milestone. So milestone is normally around 40, 50 raids. It really depends on certain things, but it's like 40 to 50 raids. There we go, milestone. You know, some people as low as 36. I mean, then there are people who like did over 200s, and I don't think they would have even got it, to be honest. TBH. 4 500s. That's not even that many, right? That's not too many. I didn't even get one of the 500s. Max I got was 300. I got some 500s. But like, if you need, is it 80,000? I think it's 80,000. It's either 80 or 60. I mean, that's quite a big difference, but I think it's 80. Divide that by 6, and you're looking at about what, 1.3. So we're looking at about 13. Is it 13,000 times 6 is around about 80,000, something like that. Maybe like 13,400 or something. It'd be like 13,350. And then that's how many you need to get. Wait, what am I doing right now? Why am I divided by 6? Because of cans. My brain is just completely frazzled right now. I'm just focused on the wrong thing. I think you divide it by, let's say, 500. So you need to do 400 raids at most. At least, sorry, because, you know, 400 raids at 500 is 80k, right? Was my maths off there? Did we have a mission for the raids? This is the thing. I can't remember if we had a mission. If we had a mission, it slightly skews the numbers a little bit. And were there placement rewards for the raid tournaments where we got them? Or like, were they actually in the milestones as well? Or were they only in drops? I can't remember, to be honest. No mission yet. I don't think there is going to be a mission. I'm pretty sure there's not. Quick maths. I'm pretty sure 13,350 is times by 6 is around about 80,000, but it's close enough. If you're just getting a lot of minimums, obviously you're going to have to effectively maybe even do up to 5 times more raids. Not likely, but you know, the difference between max and min is quite massive. 5 times more. You're just not going to hit the max that often. The red can roadmap was better than the green can. Like, for what reason? In terms of speed? Humans are generally quicker to beat because they all die in one shot anyway, and you don't have to wait for them to come out of the shadows, generally speaking. If you don't run into those reflects or absolute death blues, you're somehow getting lucky because I ran into a lot on my walk on so far. I haven't had anything. Unless, like I said, unless they're like in the dark. I did have one character get reflected. I think. Like, Kenny randomly died. I don't know how he died. But he can't die from reflect, so I don't know how he died actually. He did just randomly die. Can this be a reflect? I mean, maybe they can have special abilities later on, but at the moment. Need 8k more red myself and finish. Nice. There's another raid tournament coming, so I mean, I wouldn't burn cans outside of that. Just, I mean, I'm sure you've got tons of cans. It's more just for your time, honestly. I got reflectors and burners in my 4th wave. Maybe it's when it gets that far. Like, it might start getting harder after the Jesus one. Like, once you get Jesus and then you go past that, it might start to get more difficult. That is definitely possible. And I'm not against that. The only thing I don't like is the fact that you have to not fail at all in this. But also, if you fail one stage, it costs you 250 coins to get enough energy to do another one, like at the top level. That's crazy. They all get decapped, man. Every character gets decapped. That's the reason. Also, maybe they're not dead. They're just like unconscious, you know. Yeah, human map was really simple. But humans generally are a bit easier to take down, just because there's less of them. You one-shot them anyway. There's no specialist skill. Well, there's specialist skill. Sorry, there's no passives. That's where a lot of characters' power is on these stages anyway. Yeah, every stage was 1,000 cans. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 60,000 cans for Jesus and then an extra 20k for the weapon. 99% certain. Okay, I'm starting to get a fourth wave now. Maybe this is the boss stage. I didn't really check what one we're on. No, it's just stage 4. Ah, there we go. Some burn walkers. Need to be careful. Why is it taking so long? I got some burn walkers for the first time. I mean, Telltale honestly is one of the best teams for these road maps anyway, because they have one of the best recovery characters in Molly, and she's also a good protection character because she has parts of her kit which like gives guardian shields and stuff. Stun walkers. Not seeing too many of these ones. So we're just talking about it and then like boom. We got hit. We got hit. Failed one because of walkers. 100% will be in your future. Like, you can only get enough to complete it. So if you do want to buy it, I'd buy it early. If you do want to buy the energy. Just because if you need to buy more later, it resets every day, the amount, I believe, that you can buy. For whatever reason, I haven't got many of these. Metal working set. They only drop on stages as well. I'm actually really low on those, and I need those to craft like a random item. I think it's just because I haven't run certain stages. I don't know why they don't just do like a roadmap stage that give like 200 of each of like these old school items that needed to craft. Burners suck. Honestly, Telltale Squad is good, just good for any roadmap team. I think it's got a lot of multi hits. You're dealing with crits on walkers. You got guardian shields from Molly, like passive revive Molly, sig move revive Molly, and rush revive Molly. So she's picking people up if needed. You also have like reflect that can deal with reflect like Kenny. It's pretty decent. It's a shame that it's not very good PvP, but it's really nice PvE. It just doesn't have enough control for PvP. And the control that it does have is Clementine. And she's and stun isn't really that good. They're all coming. I've seen. We just had a stage with some burners. I had a couple. We had a couple burners. We had a couple. Is that right? Is that right? That's how it's burning, isn't it? Yeah, I think penicillin's for after you've been burned, right? Unfortunately, this burns so strong that you're basically a pile of ash, you know, at the end. It's crazy powerful, the amount of burn that they hand out. It's like 150k or something. It's just nuts. Where's on the English in chat, man? English speaking chat. Absolute defense. I didn't play that game at all. What, this game? Yeah, RTS. RTS. I think I'll be able to get the Jesus cards at least. Jay Floyd, I just seen that out of the corner of my eye. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. It's going to pop up on the screen. Now. Okay. It's always delayed. It's either straight away, like this moment it goes through, or it's delayed by like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. I don't know why. But thank you very much for the super chat. I'm going to be thanking you again in just a moment. When it finally pops up on the screen. Finally pops up on the screen. Now. No. Come on, man. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Thanks for the content, bruh.
Bruh. You made her say bruh. that was good. I liked it. I like it. Oh my god, you made her say bruh. Thanks for the content, bruh. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Oh, good. That was so good. Oh, goodness. That was good. That was legit good. I was not expecting that. That caught me by surprise, man. I read what you wrote, but I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it. Oh man. Oh, we got a fiery walker here. There we go. Too good. We got a few stunts. Now that's a stun walker right there, right? But then sometimes it just doesn't have the stun ability, and then sometimes it just does. Like, I preferred it. I don't know about you guys, but I preferred it when it said boss above their head when they were like a walker with like a special ability. That way it just drew my attention to it a little bit more. Whereas right now it kind of seems like it's a kind of ambush. Like, the walkers can be on there and they can or cannot have the special thing. I know it flashes on their chest at the beginning of the round just a bit that they have it, but you have to really pay attention. Lily's better, Lily for sure. It's because of Rampage. Duck is good, don't get me wrong. Splash is nice, but you can't control it as much. It's just random. Whereas Lily's is controlled by crits, and also don't forget that it doesn't have to be adjacent. Whereas with I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to be. It just has to be on the same side. Yeah, same side of the battlefield. Whereas I'm pretty sure Ducks is just adjacent, all adjacent teammates. Wait. Oh, he's got a double attack, but you can put a splash damage in his hands, but yeah. Don't forget there's a trade-in for the red canisters in the grey market if you have too many after the solo raid. And have too many green without an offer. What do we get from that? I'm guessing gold mythic tokens? Or is it silver or what? I'm guessing it's nothing too spectacular. What, 150 per how much? Per 100? Gold mythic tokens aren't even that great. They don't seem to want to I don't know. What is this? Is this nope, this is not Act 6. We're getting there though. I think I'm just gonna be short to be able to do the next act. 50 per 50, so that just means like 1 for 1. Doesn't seem great. Oh no, I might be able to complete the next act. I've got 15,000 left. City barriers. Can't stop me. Okay, stage 10 complete. And then the next stage... Okay, so I've done enough to get him. And then the last SR tournament will be... Or like to get half of him, should I say. And then the last SR tournament will be to get the half of Lu Cille. I think this one's Lu. Okay. Okay. This one I'm not going to have any access for, that's for sure. And the reds I'm probably not going to go for to try to get too much access for. Especially if it's gold mythic tokens. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Indeed. But there is an excess hand in, right? Did she rush and just kill one enemy on a 4-hit rush? That's the problem with so many multi-hitters. That's the problem, man. Oh, we're getting stun walkers, so there potentially could be nasty ones on the next wave. Stay focused, lockdown. Seems maybe it's just complete RNG. I could just be randoming through it, you know? There is a trade, has to be from offers. I suppose you could use coins to buy green cans to sell for gold medals. Yeah, probably not a good... Well, it's not gold medals, is it? It's gold mythic tokens. Gold medals might be decent. Is it gold medals? But it's 250 per 1k. On the energy. So watching you hit new FA solo was kind of confused. Once it goes live, is it still temperamental with sensitive faction mates, or okay to just go ham on it? No, you have to use the faction mates at the allegiances. Wait, sorry. With your own faction, it's fine. Just hit as much as you want. You can't kill a boss. When you kill a boss, it goes into infinity mode and anyone can hit it, so you know, there's no problem. You're not competing with your faction to hit bosses now. You're not competing with your faction to score either, so like just go ham. If anything, it's beneficial for your faction mate that you can kill a boss. At least someone in your faction can kill each boss, because they'll get a crate for if someone kills the boss, and they also hit minimum damage, so they'll get an extra crate for doing that. Basically, that's as simple as that. When it comes to whether you're talking about allegiance locks on like stages, those are going to be a thing except on bosses. Honestly, it's the best change they've done. It's the fact that we're not going to be like competing with our faction mates, and there's less issues, creating less issues around your faction, which is really good. Even some other games that I played recently have a worse guild boss now. Like RTS legit has a better version than some of these other games. Just because some of these other games you're competing with your faction for rewards in a certain way. Like, there's this game I played, like at the end of the week, you open a box, just a random box, but based on how well your faction does as a whole. And if one person opens a box, you can't open the same box, so effectively you're competing for rewards in that case, even though it's RNG. It's just, yeah. I think the best one I've seen is still Raid Shadow Legends. You know, when you do your score, you get crates at the end, and you can get the best. Even the very, very top tier items can drop out of it, like for pulls. Seems really good, as much as it is rare. And no cooldown. Yeah, it's really nice. And something to use your coins on again, actually. I can see me using coins on it, to be honest. It's 100 coins per attack extra over your base energy. And early on, I can definitely see me coining. Actually, not too early, like after the first week, once we unlock the like top boss. I've actually got to try and like build my hidden team now properly. I need to go over that a little bit, if that's going to be one of the squads. Because I'm not so sure how powerful that's going to be. I'm not so sure, honestly. I might have to put like a really nice bleed mod on someone like Eva, so that she does it twice on her SIGs. But fortunately, the boss will always count as a leader, right? The central character, so she'll always do massive damage against the boss with her rush. And you could maybe cheese and do waste not damage and a defense down on like an ult. Might have to get like a defense down weapon as well, like on Dario or something. Once you keep them kicking it, but that's the thing. It isn't so much a problem about survival always. I don't think that team's going to have a problem with surviving, but it is going to have a problem with doing enough damage in 5 minutes. It needs to deal like 450k, 500k to get one of the crates, and then it has to obviously beat the boss 4 times to get the other one. And the other, beating it 4 times is crazy. Like, you have to score millions of points. I can do it on 2 bosses. I can do it on the Alexandria boss, and I can do it on the final boss, because the final boss is all allegiances that you can use. The first boss is horrible, and the third boss is horrible for me. I think it's horrible for everybody, honestly. They just don't have characters that are good. Like, one thing. The third boss requires saviors, which has pretty decent survivability, all things considered. The boss that you face isn't that tough either. And you have a lot of control and stuff like that on that team. But it has really bad damage. Really, really bad. Really bad. So it stays permanently open from what I see. Once you beat all 6 tiers, the faction can pick to go for some each day, or you can use coins to do one boss, or just wait out another tier. Yeah, exactly. You can do what you want, whichever you find easier. But you still, every day you have to re-beat one of the mini bosses to open the big boss. That's what you have to do every day. So like there'll be some people in factions that like required to attack first just so that they beat the boss. And the reason you require them to attack first is that way you get like 2 crates when you do your attack rather than just the 1. Although, did you say when it goes into infinity mode, Steve, like you get a free attack to get the 2nd crate, or how does that work? Well, let's say I have attacked once and I got my 400k that I needed to get for my left side crate, and then someone else attacks and they're really good and they manage to complete the entire boss. How do I get that 2nd crate? Does it automatically? It doesn't automatically get applied to me until I attack again, right? So I'd have to waste another energy. Hey, we got them. We got them. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for the other energy. Is it just like the bat halfway down the middle? It is. Like you can sort of see it's been cut down the middle. I'll wait for the other ones until I get the other ones. Let me just see the collection here. Does it look stupid? Is it part of the Mythic Trial collection? It is. It is. It's not too ridiculous. I guess you can sort of see the wood there. I'm shocked this game managed to outlast the show. I mean, the show did go on for a little bit longer before this. I mean, wasn't this show on like season 6 or something when it started? Something like that, anyway. But I think there's meant to be some spin-off shows as well, and there's like four other shows as well. There's Fear the Walking Dead. There's some other one with some kids, and then there's some other one that's going to be happening as well. Yeah. Wait, what was that? Okay. Do they still have the collections for these? They do. But they're even part of the same allegiance anymore. She's part of Alexandria. What allegiance is he part of now? 43 new spin-offs. I wouldn't be surprised, man. What allegiance is he part of? Okay, he is part of Alexandria. I guess they all got moved to Alexandria. Although I think one didn't. Didn't one get moved to... He got moved to militia. I'm pretty sure he was a survivor. Yeah. I think they just need to get rid of these missions, honestly. They should just say in a month's time these will be removed. If you want to get them done, now's your chance. And then after you remove them for a month, just put up a new mission where people can claim a certain amount of shards based on the progress of their Gabriel and so on and so forth. Up to like 400, not like 1,000, but up to like 400. So if you've got completely maxed out, you can get like 300 or something, I don't know. Yeah. On entry to Infinity, the person who beats the boss gets a free Infinity attack. And that's the one where the damage looks wrong. Something like 5 times what it should be. Ah, okay. Let me see. Where's the trade in? Was this? What's this about? Where's the trade in for this? Okay. Control. This is the red one. 25,000. That's a lot of raids. I mean, if someone's really new to the game, I guess that's worth farming, but I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of raid counts they probably don't have, so it's a weird situation. Tara is also fixed. Yeah, I think they kind of had to do that, to be honest, or like they had to change how she worked somehow, right? Honestly, it's a shame because that's where Nick could have been kind of cool because he would have built up his damage output. They could have just made it somehow like main damage was just percentage damage, like they took percentage damage instead of main damage. I don't know. And they could have made it so like the way they do it in other games when it's percentage of someone's HP is like a maximum of like 100,000 damage. You know, Sigmove doing 100,000 damage isn't really that powerful. In no way shares 25k. No, like 25k of those things. I don't know how many raids you'd have to do to get that. Generally speaking, it'd be like divide by 50 or 100. You know, so you're looking at like 250 raids max to get 2 gold mythics. For someone who's like new to the game, that might not be terrible. And they've probably got a better chance of being able to get that than, let's say, doing the roadmap. The roadmap might be tough for them, to be honest. The roadmap might be mad tough. Okay, let's have a little look. This is my team. So it's pretty much like Dario, Vance, Isabel, Eva, Ghost. Because I don't think Gregor does enough. Right? Does he have a dot extension weapon? No, he has a leech life. I do have a dot extension weapon though. So I could just manual it. I might have to manual it. Yeah. It might have to be a manual. Because if you hit auto with this, he just keeps doing his sig move. And his sig move is a maim. Yeah. Deal 10% of his character's attacking maim damage to a line of enemies. They should just change this to be like attack one enemy for, you know, I don't know, a certain amount. That way it would actually be able to hit auto button. Like that'd be a massive quality of life change. Like if they just did that with Tara, they should definitely do that with Gregor to like fix the issue where it's this guy's bugged out in the opposite way, where he's doing main where he realistically shouldn't be. I think it's his rush and attack. See, his rush is fine. His rush is fine. But I need to change his sig so it isn't deal damage and it isn't a maim. They need to just make it like attack an enemy for 100% damage. They could even nerf the amount of damage output that it do. Because no one uses this character, but they will on Faction Assault. But in Faction Assault, you won't be able to hit the auto button because of that signature move. Otherwise, this character's really good. If that wasn't maim, this character would be really, really good. I'm pretty sure that doesn't make anything happen when it comes to his... I mean, we can double check. I can set up a team. I can set up a team. Let's put it here. I'll just search for hidden, I guess. Okay. So I think this will probably be the team. Because the boss is fast, so she'll just absolutely destroy Ghost. Sorry, the boss is alert, so it's pointless. It's proper pointless. No need for Rampage. I might have to come up with a different weapon. Like this weapon. Kind of style. Something like this, you know. In the meantime, we'll just use a basic one. And in her, does she do attacks on all of her kit? If she does attacks on all her kit, it's actually pretty good. Three attacks. So she attacks on all of her kit. So we can give her the double attack extension weapon that I made. And then we can just... we can just give him another weapon. Leech Life would be good if they changed it to attack, to be honest. But I kind of wanted to check. Oh, screw it, this weapon's trash. I just kind of wanted to check if it would work. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Pretty sure it doesn't. Okay. Let's put a bit of an easier defense team up. Okay. So it's turn 1. And I do a SIG. And it applies bleed. Does it apply bleed? 7k bleed. It's 10% of his overall stat. It's not too bad, to be honest. It's not too bad. Now, I don't think it will. But will we get an extension? Okay, fantastic. I should probably just taunt the other guy. Okay. It didn't do anything. It just adds. It just adds. It's such a shame. But if I manual, like the first time I can do my SIG and then after that I can manual. It will constantly double. Like, as long as I get a bleed down, everyone has bleed on attack. You know, do my attacks. Oh, for God's sake, it's gonna do the taunt top line again, isn't it? Just go away, Vance. Okay, it didn't. Good. And then if I manual, I'll be able to double it and extend it, right? So now it's 1 turn, and then now it'll be 2 turns and doubled. So then that's what I'm going to have to do constantly. double and extend it. And if I'm going to do that, I could potentially do it with Isabel too. Proper cheese, but... And then his rush does the same, I think. Attack enemy 400% damage. If that enemy has bleed status, then deal an additional 400%. It didn't do anything with the bleed though. His bleeds disappeared. Ah, right, cleanse. Yeah, I think that's it. You're just gonna have to manual. 24/7 manual. Not fun, but it is what it is. Moon, for shame. I don't know, man. Have you seen much RTS content on Moon's channel recently? I don't know. I don't know. Praying for something to happen. To be honest, at least for me and you, Axel did quick work for that whole team. I wasn't really trying to attack that team. I was just testing out a faction assault team. Where is everybody? No one cares about RTS at the moment, man. No one cares about RTS at the moment. I think that's pretty much as simple as it is. No one really cares for RTS. People might come on and say hello. Like, I think in the first 20 minutes I had more likes than viewers because people were just jumping on, hitting the like button and leaving because they just don't want to watch RTS. Just the way it is. Like, when the new faction assault comes out, you have to use allegiance-based teams, and one of the teams is hidden. I guess that would be the team. For me, at least. The lead's pretty decent. I just need to get stats up. Obviously, they're not modded and stuff, but... Event tune should show up tomorrow. Look at the blog post. No idea, man. No idea. Who's left in Skybound? Duck. I don't think Duck will be in it. Skybound 2000, like the Skybound X2. They're going to be characters from the comic. The characters we've had so far didn't have big parts. They maybe appeared in like a couple of strips, you know, a couple of bits of visuals, but not much else. So it might be like some proper sideline characters, but yeah, I think this Mythic Trial's been a bit underwhelming just because of that. These aren't like characters that are in people's minds when it comes to like the legendary characters of The Walking Dead sort of deal, but yeah, that's what it is. I'm going off the picture of Jesus. I just assumed he would be. And the characters that are coming are in the picture of Tyrese. Oh, he's not here. Keep forgetting. Tyrese in his background art has like all the other characters that are in it except Jesus. On the left you see like Axel in the bottom left hand corner. Top right hand corner you see another character. And then bottom right hand corner you see another character. Actually Eugene's not here. So potentially these are all characters. I mean, Axel doesn't work on this team, so... Carla Martinez seems the popular guesses, yeah. I wasn't able to get the shop avatar, only 70 helmets. Yeah, I think you needed to be in like a top 10 faction for 3 wars. I can't remember exactly. Maybe top 8 faction for 3 wars. Or maybe even like top 6. I don't know. I don't know. Animation's still good though. Uppercut. Need more attackers? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely need more attacking characters. That's where there's big holes in the game at the moment. It isn't just about attacking characters. They can't be one-dimensional. They can't all point at the enemy team. They all point at the enemy team. It's not going to work properly. They have to also buff the teammates. They have to also boost teammates. You know? But yeah. Like defensive teams all boost teammates. I did like a picture on my last stream just showing how it works. Like defense team characters are well synergized. They all buff each other and they all do attacks against the enemy team. You know, there might be one character on the defense team that's very what's the word? Like all about themselves, you know? Like Peacekeeper doesn't do anything for his teammates. But he gets buffed by like 3 or 4 of his teammates in every team. You know? Andre giving defense buff, Nor bonus HP. You know, Rick a bit of a crit resistance buff, even if it's only like 10%. And then obviously the leader buff on top of that. So it's, yeah, there's a lot. Peter, Nora, and Mateo were working super nice during war, but we did get a better part of a lot of bad matchups. Yeah, does help. I came off a 4-year hiatus. I mean, we just kind of hit like a massive defensive meta recently. In like the last 2 months, pretty much, it's gone crazy. Since the war teams got expanded, it's been like so many more defensive characters released. You know, so many more. Like, just because they know people want to get defensive characters. Simple as that, pretty much. Okay. What are we looking at? I think I'm going to end my stream here, guys. Pretty low-key stream today. Pretty low-key. My next RTS stream might be Thursday, if all things are scheduled. But I will be streaming tomorrow some All-Stars, and on Wednesday I'll be streaming some Borderlands 3 on Twitch. So if I'll see you on one of those streams, maybe. Otherwise, I'll see you on Thursday. I think that's going to be it for the stream, like I say. I'll just get these crafting, because I'll be stopping playing RTS as well. Just get everything done for the night. There we go. There we go. Like I say, that's it for the stream. I'll see you tomorrow on all my All-Star stream if you want to drop by. Otherwise, see you in a future stream, guys. Take care, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.